Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kin and I live and travel out of my 2004 GMC Savannah, and right now I am in Wichita, Kansas. If you've seen my last video, you'll know that I'm on a trip out west. I'm driving all the way from my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas, all the way out to the western states. I am hoping to hit Colorado, Utah, and then maybe Wyoming, but we'll see. I have a way of never really knowing where I'm headed until I kind of start moving in a direction, so that's to be determined, but the goal is to get out west. And tomorrow my plan is to drive into Colorado. I've been a little bit nervous about the drive into Colorado because I'll have to drive a pretty long stretch going west through Kansas. The way that I put my solar panels on my roof, they're pretty tall and they catch a lot of wind. So I'm thinking about taking the panels down for that specific stretch of the trip, and then putting them back on once I get into Colorado and into the mountains. I don't know, it feels like I feel like I can trust my engineering and I think the panels would be fine, but I feel like for peace of mind, I would just like to take them off for that stretch of the trip. I don't know, especially considering it's not like the most difficult thing in the world. It's not too much of a hassle to take them off and then put them back on. And it would be nice to have better mileage per gallon. As I'm driving through Kansas, because as I made the drive here through northwest Arkansas here into Kansas, the winds were insane. They were so insane that they knocked a few of my nuts and bolts loose on my solar panels. So before making the rest of the trip through Kansas, I'm just going to take them off and then reassess and put them back on. Probably a lot tighter and a lot better designed, because my goodness, that was eye-opening. I expected the Kansas winds to be something, but wow, they were something. And on top of that, I researched into what times would be best to leave Kansas so that I don't get caught up in winds that are too high or anything like that. And it looks like the best time to leave is going to be at like 5 tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping to be into Colorado by, yeah, this time tomorrow. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm excited for it. But for now, I'm going to go into Walmart and get some groceries. I definitely need to fill up on groceries. I think literally the only thing I have in the fridge right now is I've got some eggs, and literally that's it. I am desperately in need of going to the store. So I'm parked out here outside of Walmart and I'm gonna go inside. I think I'm gonna get some salmon. I actually need to make some lunch right now because I've been out here door dashing for most of the early afternoon. So I'm gonna go in, I think, get some salmon, maybe some oranges, yeah, just some snacks to keep me going until I get into Colorado. Kit Kat. I have to immediately throw my Kit Kats in the fridge, otherwise they will melt in this fan. Okay. Get some cool air in here. My goodness. Something else I really need to do is clean out my fridge, because a few days ago I spilled some guacamole in one of the parts of it, and all I did was just like spray some cleaner on it and then cover it with a towel. And I 1000% need to just actually clean it because it's starting to smell bad. Yeah, that's not cute. That's not cute at all. I don't know why it's taken me so long to actually clean this. I tend to be like pretty good about cleaning things. I don't know. That looks a lot better to me. Didn't end up eating the salmon. I think I'm just gonna have the salmon tonight and tomorrow. So I just had some guac and my chips. Whenever I get chips and guac, I always like eat them way too fast, and then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not hungry anymore. I don't need anything else. It's a problem. I should probably chill on the chips and guac. But since I'm gonna be driving into Colorado tomorrow, into Colorado Springs, I'm trying to go ahead and get ahead on my hydration. I like to think of myself as pretty properly hydrated, but I'm gonna try and drink extra water today because of the change in altitude, and I would like to not get altitude sickness. Last time I drove into Colorado, I drove there taking I-70 West, and I went straight into the Denver-Boulder area, and that was my first time kind of experiencing altitude sickness. The symptoms were super, super mild. I was just a little bit dizzy, and I felt like I couldn't really finish my sentences because I would lose my train of thought mid-sentence. So to help with that, in the moment, I just ate a bunch of salty snacks for electrolytes and drank a bunch of water. But this time I want to learn from that and drink more water than I usually do to have my body extra hydrated for the change in elevation, because it is quite a bit of a change in elevation going from Wichita to Colorado Springs. So here's to staying hydrated and not getting altitude sickness. And I guess I could also get some electrolyte mix. Actually, that would probably be a really good idea to get an electrolyte mix. Yeah, I might do that. Let's do that. All right, I ran in. I got some Propel. I've never used Propel before. I've certainly had Gatorade before, but I've never had Propel. So I'm gonna put this in my bottle and I'm gonna drink on this for the rest of the day. And I'll drink another one as I'm driving into Colorado, and hopefully that keeps me good and hydrated. It's the kiwi strawberry flavor. I'm not huge onto like flavored drinks. I know people that are big into flavored drinks. I usually just drink water, but I'm excited to try this. I usually don't. Ooh, that is fine. Oh my god, I sniffed it and I tasted it on my tongue too. I usually don't drink stuff like this, but it's always a fun time to try new stuff. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's really good. I like that. I still need to figure out what to do with this space. It's still a complete mess. It's just a complete waste of space. The crazy thing is, like, I have more space than I need in this van. I really don't have that much stuff, so I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do with all of this space, because it's so much space and it's so deep. But I don't know. I just kind of throw stuff down there. I'll figure it out eventually, I guess. That's so tasty. What? That's good. I'm a happy Ken. That's yummy. Let's get back to dashing. Hey, what you got? Billion couldn't never. I have finished my dash and I am at my family's house. I've got some family out here in the Wichita area, so I've been parked outside of their house for the past few days, just getting myself ready to make the next big leg out to Colorado. And since I've been parked here for the past like 5 minutes, I've just been looking at TikToks and videos of Colorado, specifically Colorado Springs, because that's where I'm driving into tomorrow, and I'm just getting so excited. I just like, man, I can't even get into how long I've been waiting to actually drive out west in this van. I mean, even right now, this is the farthest west I've driven this van. Like, I bought it in Rochester, New York, and I drove it all the way from New York to Arkansas, my hometown, and then stayed there for like 2 years. Graduated college and started working a corporate job, and I've since quit that job so I could do exactly what I'm doing now. So it feels like tomorrow is gonna be like a huge stepping stone for me, because my dream for so long has always been to get in a van, like to build out a van and to drive around the country, essentially. And it feels like all of the United States is beautiful, but there's just something about the West that just has called travelers for years, and I'm really stoked to, for the first time in this van, go out west. I am beyond excited. Like, oh my gosh, it really, really feels like this is a long time coming, and I will have to make sure to take some time tomorrow, whenever, to really like sit down and take it all in and give myself a pat on the back, because getting to like even this point right now where like I'm sitting in my van in Kansas and I'm preparing to take the next step into driving into Colorado, it took me a really long time to get to this place. It seemed like there were so many different stepping stones that I had to get over to get to this point, and I'm not even like really completely there yet. Like, I'm in Kansas. I'll be in the West technically when I'm in Colorado, but like the fact that I feel this good already, and the fact that so many people have reached out to show their support, and that for not the first time, but that I can feel I can even feel ideas just swimming and bubbling in my head right now of the kind of content that I would like to make and what I would like to do for you guys and the value that I would like to provide, and it just feels so exciting and humbling at the same time. Again, I don't know like where the metaphorical road leads and where I'm gonna be in a few years from now, but what I do know is that I'm finally living in a way where I feel like if I were to die tomorrow, I would die knowing that I was living, or I was at least striving to build the life that I wanted, and that feels really good. And I'm super excited because tonight, it's Sunday, so it's gonna be Euphoria Sunday, so I'm gonna watch the new episode of Euphoria. It'll be a really, really, really nice night before my big drive out to Colorado, so I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna go inside, hang out with my fam, edit some videos, and I'll see you in a bit. Actually, I just realized that I forgot to get diesel to top off my diesel heater. So I'm gonna run to the gas station and get some diesel for my diesel heater, because it gets chilly here at night. That's how we know we're moving. We're in a new spot. It's like chilly at night. It's windy here. All right, the Dillon's gas station came through. They have diesel. And I'm confused. Is Dillon's like is that a part of Kroger? Is Dillon's Kroger? It looks like it is. I don't know. I've never known this. I've never known this. Okay, here we go. I just realized I didn't pull up to a diesel pump. Yeah, the diesel pump is like, oh my god. Yeah, that's the diesel pump. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, up, and never say never. Okay, it is a little bit later. I just came from my family's house. I took a shower. They were super kind in letting me use their shower for the night. And I'm about to get settled in for the night. It's late now. It's like 10:42. I went ahead and took the panels off of the roof because I don't want to deal with like panels and the Kansas wind as I'm driving I-70 west. I'm not gonna cook my salmon because now I'm just like super tired. I just put on the new episode of Euphoria, so I'm gonna watch that and eat a little snack. I've got this guacamole still, so I'm probably just gonna eat that guac and some chips. And yeah, I'm gonna have the last of my water. I need to make some more, so I'm just gonna make some more of that water, have my snack, watch the rest of this episode of Euphoria, and go to sleep, because I've got a big drive ahead of me, and I'm gonna be waking up at 5 a.m. to do it, and it's 10:43 right now, so I should definitely get to it. And I've still got some Kit Kat from earlier because I love Kit Kats, and I'm gonna eat this while I watch Euphoria. It's my treat. Today is a very exciting day. Today I'm driving into Colorado in the van. Late last night I took my solar panels off of my van because I really didn't want to deal with the insane Kansas slapping winds as I was driving west on I-70, and it'll save me a bit on miles per gallon. So panels came off. They're actually in the back right there. I'll put them back on later when I'm a little bit more settled and I've gotten some rest. But I have ahead of me a 7.5, roughly 8-hour drive to Colorado, specifically Colorado Springs. So other than just driving, I have no plans. So let's go ahead and get the drive in. Driving around in a neighborhood and then seeing like these huge mountains at the end of the street is just so wild to me. I don't know if that's just my southern brain, but like it's just so cool. Like, you guys just live around these mountains. That's just so sick to me. That's so cool. They're so beautiful. The way that the shadows like fall on the mountains when the sun is setting, and it's just it's so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to explore tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. I'm headed out to this really cool spot I saw on iOverlander. It looks like it's in a national forest. I forgot the specific name of the national forest. It looks super nice. And I'm really excited because I haven't camped at an iOverlander spot in so long. And if you don't know, iOverlander is like a web application that people use to camp. You can find like RV sites, or you can find like primitive boondocking spots that don't have hookups or anything. I exclusively use iOverlander to find free spots to camp. And every place that I've ever camped at for free is usually an iOverlander find. And it's great for finding places to camp on BLM land and in national forests, because on BLM land, which stands for Bureau of Land Management, and in national forests, you can camp there for free for up to 14 days before you have to move locations. If you're an American tax-paying citizen, those are your public lands, and you have every right to those public lands. And I think it's amazing that we can camp on those lands for free. So I try to take advantage of that as much as I can. I've drove for like 8 hours today, so I'm feeling pretty pooped. So I think I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna take my solar panels out of the van, probably put them under the car. Hopefully no one messes with them, but I think I'll be okay. And then I'll probably get the Starlink out and maybe watch something and eat my dinner. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, 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 so beautiful. This is so freaking beautiful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm geeked. Wow. Seeing all the lodges and stuff and cabins on the side of the mountain is pretty cool. Oh my gosh. You guys, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, Oh my gosh. Chills. I cannot wait to explore more of this place tomorrow. Like, I haven't even gotten to the campsite yet, and this has already been worth the drive up. Like, this is incredible. I'm so glad I came out here. I am so glad I came out here. So I finally made it to the campsite. You guys want to see it? You want to see the view? Here we go. Wow. It's incredible. And the silence out here is amazing. I'm curious about where this little trail leads. I wonder if it has a better vantage point for this beautiful, gorgeous view of Pikes Peak here. Definitely gonna record a bunch of videos right here. Wow. How gorgeous is that? Amazing. Amazing. So beautiful. I love how quiet it is out here. It's so quiet that I feel the need to whisper. I'm gonna put on something a little bit warmer, and then I think I'm gonna make that little trek up that little path to see what's up there. But I'm gonna turn my diesel heater on in the meantime so that by the time I get back in here, it's nice and toasty. I'm also gonna try not to do too much because I know my body is still adjusting to the altitude. So I'm gonna keep it cute, keep it easy. Let's go hike. Man, that's so beautiful. So there's the van, all the way down there. And this is my view. Oh, this is so cool that this little spot is up here. There's a little spot for a fire. Wow. Look at that. I love how quiet it is out here. It's so peaceful. I can't wait to see the stars tonight. Didn't even think about that. Stars are gonna be beautiful. Looks like we got some perfectly good firewood here. This doesn't look like it's been burned at all. Look, you can see another van right there. All the way up there. And there's another camper over there too. That's why I like parking in national forests and BLM land. You're never really alone. And there's something pretty comforting about that. It's funny that, you know, I was raised in a small city. I was raised in Little Rock, Arkansas. And when I told a lot of the people from my hometown that I found more comfort like camping out in the wilderness like this than I did camping in the city, a lot of them thought I was crazy because they thought, oh, like camping in the woods, like there are boogeymen out there and stuff and they'll get you. But I think it's just like being this far out here, and seeing other people in their rigs, and a lot of the time families, dogs and stuff, I always feel safe. And I think there's something about being in nature as well that makes me feel safe. I've noticed that when I'm in a city for too long, I start to feel disconnected if I don't go out into nature. So in a lot of ways, I feel healed being out here in the forest, in the mountains. So I wanted to come out here so bad. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow, I can hear the diesel heater all the way from up here. It's gonna be nice and toasty in there. Ooh, I'm so excited. I wonder what I'm gonna do. I might watch a movie. I might journal. I don't know. See where the night takes us. Oh, 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 it's so warm and toasty in here. Oh, it feels so nice. Yeah, this is it. This is... I think I kind of won, you guys. I think I won. Oh yeah, this is everything. I don't think it gets much better than this. I don't even have the TV on. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. I would like to cook some salmon for dinner, but I am still adjusting to the altitude here. Maybe I'm just being, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a nervous Nancy. I don't know, but I read that when you go to super high altitudes, I think I'm at like 6,500 feet or so up here. I'm not completely sure. Actually, let me check. Oh my god, it's so much higher than I thought it was. Okay, so according to what's my elevation, I'm at 9,406 feet, which I think is higher than I've been ever, question mark? I'm not completely sure, but that's pretty high. I don't feel sick. Earlier, I was having like heart palpitations and feeling a little bit lightheaded, but I think that's just because I tend to be kind of nervous when I'm in like new places and new scenarios, and this is very much so like a new place. But I've been drinking my water with the Propel hydration packets like all day. I've probably had like 5 of these in the past 24 hours. So I think I'm hydrated. I think I'm good. But anyway, I would like to make some salmon, but I read that when you are in much higher elevation and your body is still adjusting for that 24 to 48 hour period, eating high protein foods might be a bit much, and eating foods that are more carbohydrate based might be easier for your body to break down. I think I'm gonna skip out on the salmon tonight, which is hilarious because I meant to eat my salmon last night and then I didn't because I just got sleepy and went to sleep. I told myself I was gonna eat it tonight, and here we are again, postponing another night. But I will eat this salmon. It looks so good. So what I think I'm gonna do is for dinner, I think I'm gonna make this vegetable soup. Super easy, super quick, carb based. It's got some vegetables in there, but pasta, so easy, full of carbs. And I think that'll probably be better than a big old fillet of salmon or two. So trying to do things the right way. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too far into it. Maybe I'm being too cautious, but I am by myself. And if I did get altitude sickness and started experiencing like bad dizziness and confusion, I wouldn't want to experience that by myself, especially on the side of a mountain. I do have service, but still, it's like, I'd rather have a lighter conscience, you know. Anyway, you get it.
Or I just needed to put the time lapse out, and then I put them out to get to the same. And I started putting toward, and the reason I did that is I would buy the buses cash. I would do the whole bill on a credit card and to make substantial great. So it's like I was doing real good. And this is some insider information over here that this far in this video, you're getting the losing money every single month almost. This video is asking for one and all things, and right now all I do, I won't be losing money every month.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. There he is, Lars. Which this place is rowdies. Like pretty good, but
I just finished my dinner, and I think I'm gonna finish the video here because I am tired and my camera is about to die. So thank you for watching this video. It's been such an incredible time driving into Colorado. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, or to hype the video, or to like the video, or all three, whatever you like, it's up to you. And I will see you guys in the next video.